the elected officials and the very generous donors that help 86th Street fund itself and fund great things like Ace Cleaners, who are in the house. Thank you, Ace. Ace works the whole neighborhood, primarily in Julie's district, which is east of 3rd Avenue. And they do take an active role on 86th Street.
But we do have greenkeepers who does this.
We do have greenkeepers that do this part, and that is also, thanks to the generosity of our donors and various elected officials. I'd like to welcome Alex Boris. Alex is not running for re-election
yet.
But he is running for Congress, and I can't really say how amazing that is. So there's that. I know that Rebecca Seawright would love to be here. Julie Menon would love to be here. Early voting has just started. This is like a surge day, so they're at the polls, and I'm sure Alex will probably be helping somebody out today on the polls. And thanks to all this generosity, we were able to increase the number of yew plants that we have, replace all the dead yew plants and all the tree pits, and we expanded our coverage this year to include 3rd Avenue from 84th Street to 88th Street. So you'll see in front of like Whole Foods, Chick-fil-A, all around the neighborhood, you'll see more yew plants, and it does look beautiful, and we need everybody's help to keep them clean and watered. I was going to thank Janet, who's supposed to be here from the E-Vehicle Safety Alliance. She'll be here any minute, but I wanted to thank her just for her advocacy on to get e-bikes regulated, licensed, and registered so that they're accountable, and so that when you get hit by one, you have a chance of figuring out who did it. I have an appeal. I also want to thank Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is going to feed us at 12:15, 12:20. Delicious box lunch. Very excited about that. Love it every time. And they're very generous, and they've been doing this on a regular basis. So thank you. I have an appeal for everybody here to please call 311. Get on the 311 app. If there are any quality of life issues that range from garbage, obviously, homeless, rats. They even do tree pruning. If you see a tree that is in bad shape, believe it or not, Manhattan Forestry, and that it does exist, is actually very, very reactive. They get right out. They've been very helpful.
The other day, and they said 1 year.
1 year? Okay, that's record time for New York City. Now, if we have 10 people call, I'm able to jump on it a little bit faster.
They also said we're not allowed to do it.
Oh, really?
They said not to do it. I guess liabilities.
Yeah. Well, we've already had them do 86th Street, and we've had them do 84th Street, and we've had them do 3rd Avenue. So maybe we just keep that pipeline fresh. And then if we bug them every few months, then we'll have them every few months, a year from now. In any case, advocate, please call your elected officials, make your gripes or your concerns clear to them so that they can better serve you. You can call, write, whatever. Oh, by the way, on the 311 thing, if anybody's like, I don't know how to do the 311 app, just let me know. I will help you. I will show you. It's the easiest app.
Then just take your password.
In any case, then, I guess, practically, lastly, everybody please consider donating to East 86th Street Association. And it's very simple. We have an easy online form on east86 with a th.org. Again, east86.org. And I also want to just shout out, at the same time, we're simultaneously working with I guess it's now the Yorkville Alliance, East 8 is gone, that we've been trying to coordinate with them. Finally, here's how it works. Everybody picks their weapon. We have lobby pans and brooms. We have pickers. We have rolling garbage cans. We'll find one person to be the person going this way, one person going that way. Okay, Alan's going this way. You want to go that way? You can be the can person. You can also take, if you want a garbage bag of your own, just let me know. We've got those. You can leave the garbage on the corners. Sanitation's already been informed, so they're going to do a pickup around 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon. And so this group here is going to go down to 2nd, cross the street, come back around, all the way around. And the opposite for this group will go west to Park Avenue, cross over, and come around. And then finally at 12:20, we will we'll have that delicious box lunch from Chick-fil-A. And thanks again to Chip. But first, I'm not going to screw this up this time. We're going to do a group photo first.
Okay.
Everybody go with that?
Before Andrew,
Yeah.
I'm Elaine Walsh. I'm president
Elaine,
of the
yes.
association. But I want to thank all of our board members who are here. We are a nonprofit, a 501c3, so your donations are charitable deductions. But without the role of the board, which is a group of 8 of us, we would not be able to do this. And they have for years now given their time. There's Tob, our treasurer, thank God, without him. Okay, Aisha, board member, vice president, Susan, Andrew's the vice president. 2 other board members could not make it, but I don't think I missed anybody else, did I? Without them, we would not be here, so I really want to thank them.
And Elaine too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you, Elaine. Elaine was the original originator. How many years ago?
I think it's 14 or 15
14
or
15
something.
years. Broke me in I think 10 years ago.
And we're looking for some people who might be interested, and we'd be glad to interview you and see if you would like to join the board.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want, I have some cards. You can reach out to me. That would be good. And Julie is the new staff person, right, for Alex Bora. So here she is in person. You're going to talk to her a lot on the telephone, but at least you got a face now to put to the name. Okay. Okay.
And Tal, you have
Just one quick thing. One of our initiatives, aside from obviously getting money on our donor page, you can do a one-time donation. You can do a recurring donation. We also are set up for donor-directed funds. There's a link to do that that one of our donors requested. But we're also trying a nascent program to put more of the solar-powered big belly trash cans in the neighborhood. There's one in front of the Jefferson's building. There's 2 in front of the building, Evans Tower, where I live on 84th Street. They are a game changer in terms of keeping the trash from falling out. So if any of your buildings or boards are interested, we can potentially partner with you and co-purchase one of these things. They are not inexpensive, but they are labor-saving and they are inexpensive. So see me, and we can maybe put together, because we do have some grant money that can go to that. And if over time we could have dozens of these around the street, we could have a day where we're not doing a cleanup, perhaps, and we're just eating lunch. That's the long-term goal.
like that.
So
All
we'll see.
right.
But see me if you're interested.
So before I screw this up, we're going to do a group photo. So if everybody could come over this way
Did Alex,
and
did you
look
want to
that
say something?
way.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Alex, sorry.
Yeah,
please,
I'll be very
Alex.
quick.
Oh,
No,
my
no,
God.
thank you. I love this event every year. I come every year, which means you've all heard the same speech every year if you come. So I'll give you a very short version of it, which is, people often think of politics and civic engagement as yelling at other people online. That seems to be the majority of the way most people do it. But the best version of it, and the version it's supposed to be, is people coming together to improve their neighborhood, and in doing so build community. And that is why I love this event every year, because it's just a bunch of us coming together to make things better in the neighborhood. That is how we should be doing everything in government, and I am always honored to be here with you in doing that. And that's why I was really proud that my office this year was able to give a grant of $15,000 to the East 86 Street Association to help power this work. So thank you for being here and doing the work, and let's get clean.
Yeah, and I will just say this, that Alex is, I don't want to, besmirch any of the other politicians, but Alex is actually one of the most proficient cleaners. Most people just show up for a photo app, and Alex, I know you're dressed and he's got an event coming up, but
Today I'm not.
he's not quite today, but
he's
he
here.
is one of the best cleaners out there. So thanks again.
Thank you.
And the group photo before. What are you people doing here today?
We are cleaning.
We,
You can
What
see
we're
it's a
doing
very
is-
heavily traversed area.
right.
How often
Ev-
do you do these events?
Every year we do it twice a year, in the fall and the spring. And while we should probably do it more given the amount of litter that people put on the sidewalk, our resources are limited. So we're out here with a great group of volunteers from the community who are already off cleaning the tree pits, or the tree beds as we like to say, and trying to sweep some of the garbage off the sidewalks. We're committed in our association to beautification, which includes the cleaning, but also the planting that we've done and just did last week with how many yews?
We put 74 new large yew bushes in. You'll see them, they're the lighter green ones because they're just planted and they get darker with age to match all the rest.
Right, and we hope that they survive the winter, and we hope that as the construction finishes on some buildings and there's no longer a scaffolding, that those buildings will contribute to the new plantings and make our neighborhood more pleasant to walk, live, work, and go to school here.
And shop too.
And shop, of course, shop. Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot. In fact, the shoppers need to know. So we're also in the process of trying to educate people about don't litter, and also, curb the dog. Although I've learned over time, people don't know what that means, a curb. You know what a curb is? It's the edge of the sidewalk, out into the street, not the sidewalk. And that's where you curb your dog. Or other animals, I guess, I don't know. But we're really committed to taking care of our neighborhood, because the city has, for the most part, ignored us. And, it's been frustrating as a native New Yorker who's born and raised on this street to see that we have to put so much energy into getting the city agencies to help us. But if we welcome you all to come, see our area. Hopefully the MTA will be finished with their construction. How many years now more for them to finish up there?
Yes, another year.
Another year.
Yeah.
Okay.
It gets messy. This is a very, very transient stretch between two of the most heavily traveled subway lines in New York City. And so we have a lot of people that don't have a stake here, so to speak. So they tend to shit on the place more frequently.
Which is too bad, because as we try to say to them, would you do this in front of your own house? And then they look at us like, how dare we even ask that question? We know the answer. So we welcome anyone who's interested in helping us, whether it's financially. You can go to our website, which is
East 86th with a th.org. East 86th th. That's a th.org.
and so you can help us that way or come and volunteer.
Yeah.
And while we have cleanup, official cleanup days twice a year, we also look for residents to help us clean the streets by making sure in front of their property it's swept, and that in the tree pits you take out any plastic bags or anything else that you see, and also help us with the range of complaints we have to make to 311, whether it's on the bicycle issues or the sanitation or any other issues that deal with making us a healthier, cleaner, nicer neighborhood.
And we're somewhat obsessed with the cleanliness of the neighborhood. In addition to the cleanups and the outreach to the locals, we also advocate for funding for regular street sanitation of all sorts, from
Excuse me.
Organizations like Ace Cleaners and Greenskeepers, which help people that really, how would you say that they need help or they need a job,
Yes.
and they put them to work cleaning and beautifying We also have advocated for greater sanitation pickups. We have had various designs on garbage cans. We've increased the number of garbage cans on 86th Street. We've funded and continue to ask for funding for big belly garbage cans in partnership with local buildings. So, you know, long story short is I guess we're fairly obsessed with the garbage, and 86th Street has kind of like a limitless supply at times. We're trying to curb that, so to speak.
So about how many people showed up for today's cleanup?
We had 38 RSVPs, which is a nice turnout. We have a lot of people that share our interest in cleaning,
Right.
yourself included, by the way.
Right, and we provide the garbage cans and the pickers and the brooms and the trays that they can use to facilitate, including secure gloves. And we then do our little hats. That's not our garbage can. We have a much better one on the corner if you'd like to go down and take a photo of the big belly can. And that has made a tremendous difference. It's solar, so that the garbage that gets in is compressed. And so you don't have to empty it as much. And with the building on 84th Street, Evans partnered, and they've seen a tremendous improvement in the garbage over there.
The cans are also connected so that when they reach a certain specified level, like 70% full, and the user can set that level, then it actually emails the building staff that it's time to empty it. So that keeps it serviced on a regular basis. And if they don't empty it, then they get a warning, it's 75% now, it's 80%. So, you know, they know to empty them, and it keeps the neighborhood much cleaner.
And the buildings, while hesitant in the beginning, they weren't sure what this was all about. They are delighted, and Evans purchased their own. We partnered with another building and finally convinced their management that they should participate. And their role is to empty the garbage can when it's full and leave it on the corner for sanitation, because the sanitation department will not empty those garbage cans. And yet they've made a tremendous difference. Even the use of labor for buildings that had to go out and constantly clean, they don't have to do that now. So we're real pleased, and we hope we can be in a position of purchasing more down the road.
Yeah. And
So on the 86th Street area, other than the MTA's construction sites, which are the most problematic areas?
I'd say in general, any area that is under construction in addition to the MTA, you know, we have a building on the corner here, and where the bus is just pulling up. We have tree pits behind that bus, and they're covered in orange mesh and boxed out. It protects them, but at the same time, when we have scaffolding, it prevents the
sun and the rain of
getting
rain.
to them. And they somehow naturally, because they're not accessible, because they're boxed and fenced in, people throw garbage in there, and then we can't get at it. So that's a pain.
Right. And the other, between first and second, we have two corners. One is under construction. The other one is sitting fallow at this point. It's not really moved on its construction. And so there we've had a challenge with the rats, and trying to work with the owners of that property, or any of them, to work with us and contribute to making sure that while we're not planting there, given the construction that will happen, that they need to keep it clean and rat-free.
Yeah. And that is another side obsession, because with garbage comes rats. And at one point, when we first took a really close look at the tree pits on 86th Street, out of about 60, 65 tree pits, I think it was 30 of them had some sort of rat infestation
Actively.
active, and we reached out to the Board of Health, Department of Health, and they were useless. They would come and put boxes in like 2 or 3 pits at a time, which means the rats just moved to another pit. Finally, we got one of our local council members to send a guy who does carbon monoxide and puts it into the tree pits. And we had him do all the tree pits and come and do it time and time again, say 3-4 times. And we, at one point, had the rats completely eradicated from 86th Street. There are a few trouble pits that have popped back up. We have to get the council member re-engaged to take care of those pits. And they tend to be around construction, like the construction over there.
Or sites where they sell food and their customers leave their litter out on the sidewalk. So, and we have to work with the vendors who, while the people may be legal, their operations are not permitted in the sites they're at, and it's been very frustrating to try to get the city to respond, because even when the sanitation department would give a ticket, they're back. They don't care about. I don't even know if they paid for the ticket, to
and
be
the
honest
tickets are
with
really
you.
small.
Yeah, they really need to increase it. It's I have pictures of the garbage, the cardboard that they just break up and leave there, their boxes. Their fruit tables are only to be one table. They've got 2 tables. And we can go on. And this adds to the litter and the sanitation issues that we face here in the neighborhood.
And you tend to have people that are doing like illegal things care even less about street sanitation. So if it's an illegal vendor, the same guy who doesn't care about the law will also...
Just a second, I'll get
Yeah.
it. Here you go. Here's just one. Sorry, it moved again. Stop it. Here. This is just one example. Why does it move like that? I don't know.
Oh, that was because you had it on video.
There. Oh.
So you're playing the video.
Oh, I don't mean to. I'm not. Here, try the. Oh no, you're
Just
right.
Pause it right there.
Pause.
Oh,
So
go back.
while you were talking about the rat mitigation, ironically, I was walking down my street and I saw these guys working on a tree bed. I was like, "What are you doing a street tree care event without letting me know?" And I looked down and they're pumping these carbon monoxide.
Yeah,
Hey!
I actually filmed them.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Did you see any of the rats come out?
They're through NYC parks, basically.
Yeah, so funny story about that is that when we started eradicating the rats on 86th Street, it attracted a lot of local news and media attention in general. And I literally had, at one point, the mayor of Mayor Adams call me on my cell phone
It's even a bigger one.
and ask how we were doing it, which I was happy to share with him that this is how we do it, and we're, so we informed the mayor of how we really actually get rid of rats, and now a couple of years later, Parks has implemented that strategy in a lot of cases, which is fantastic. I mean, we're all for it.
Yes, absolutely.
100%.
We don't mind being the leader on something as long as we get the followers to begin to do the work.
We don't need the credit, we just need the
Nope.
rats gone.
Right.
Well, I have to thank you both for spearheading this whole thing and helping to keep our neighborhood cleaner
Yeah, well,
and nicer.
Thank you. And
Thank
with
you.
your work, hopefully this will spread to other communities and maybe the city to pick up some
Yeah.
of their responsibility.
just be more cognizant of your garbage.
Yeah.